Yeah, one last thing I'd like to cover before we end this show is he talked about the Optimus arm again, the Optimus hand and arm. Because Ron Barron was like, well, how are you going to get it down to $20,000 and what and complexity, blah blah. So, but Elon did make news today. I think I at least for me, he told us how many motors, how
These
many
are 50 actuators. He said per hand, but he meant total.
hand and arm.
Yeah, like I assume what he means is elbow to finger, meaning the actuators are mostly in the support part of the forearm of
So
the.
that is double the number that I've been assuming. And I think it might be double the number that Scott Walter is assuming. So 50 actuators
50,
per arm. So,
what did he say? He said that, excuse me for referencing a note here, but I wrote down something about this because he defined the actuator as the motor, the gearbox, and the associated power electronics. That makes sense. It's interesting that he finally kind of defined the term for us.
But as a manufacturer, and you were in that world too, I all of a sudden I do the multiplication, and I'm going, of those, just the hands and arms, you got to make 50 million of them to make a million.
Yeah.
If you want to make 100 million robots,
and the design,
bunch of those babies.
And the design has to be that they're roughly all the same.
Yeah, they got to be the same. Yeah.
Right. They have to be the same. They can't be, you can't have, you could have 3 flavors, but you can't have 50 flavors.
Right.
Because you can't do it.
And he then repeated his claim that these robots will eventually be able to do surgery better than a surgeon.
Yeah.
And he pointed out that this is part of the abundance that he's talking about, is that if I'm in some podunk village in South Africa or wherever, equatorial Africa, I guess, is still the worst place you can live, I suppose. Anyway, and there's no surgeon. In fact, there's no doctors, there's no nurses. All of a sudden you can plop down an Optimus, and the Optimus is going to give you all the skills of all of those in one $20,000 bot.
Yeah.
That's going to be absolutely, it's mind-boggling to contemplate what that'll mean.
The future is here. The singularity is coming. Grab your copy today, available now on Amazon in Kindle, print, or Audible. Unlock the future, one page at a time. What will you build tomorrow?